Charlie, you want to comment on?
Yeah, but Black-Scholes is what I would call a know-nothing value system. If you don't know anything at all about value compared with price, in other words, if price is teaching you all that can be known, then Black-Scholes on a very short-term basis is a pretty good guess, for what a 90-day option may be worth in some stock or another. The minute you get into longer-term options, where you don't have the know-nothing factor so extreme, it's crazy to use Black-Scholes. People use it just because they want some kind of a mechanical system. But at Costco, for instance, within a fairly short period, we issued stock options at 30, and we also issued stock options at 60. And Black-Scholes valued the options we issued at 60 as a strike price, way higher than the options we issued at 30. Well, this is insane.
But we like a certain amount of insanity.
Yeah, well, it's good for Warren, who picked up this extra $120 million. But so he's fonder of this kind of insanity than I am.
No, we will pay you real money if you will deliver to our offices at Kiva Plaza somebody who wants to use the Black-Scholes model and is willing to price 100 options for 3 years, using the Black-Scholes model and letting us pick and choose among those, because as Charlie says, it's a know-nothing affair, and we are know-nothing guys in respect to an awful lot of things. But every now and then we find something where we think we know something, and anybody that's using a mechanistic formula is going to get in trouble in that situation. But options have value. I mean, we issued options in a sense last year when we sold the 400 million of bonds, and we know what we're giving up when we sell those bonds. I mean, we may have gotten a negative coupon of sorts, but that's because we gave up option value, and then it isn't truly a negative cost instrument at all, because options have value. Let's go to number 4.
Hello, my name is Martin Wiegand from Bethesda, Maryland, and first I'd like to thank you and all the folks working here at the microphones and staffing the booths for hosting this wonderful Shareholders Weekend. We enjoy your efforts.
Thanks, Martin.
My question is about a company getting its employee compensation aligned with shareholder interest. Charlie Munger, in one of his outstanding Investor Digest interviews, cites the case of FedEx getting it right. In the newspapers, we've all just read about American Airlines, Bethlehem Steel, and a lot of other companies getting it wrong. I find precious little written about compensation systems. Would you share with us how you get it right at Berkshire companies? Also, your old golf coach and racetrack friend Bob Dwyer asked me if you would like to share with us your pick in the Kentucky Derby.
Is Bob back there with you, Martin?
No, in the middle.
Oh, yeah, Bob and I did spend a lot of time at the racetrack in high school. He was not only the basketball coach at Woodrow Wilson High, but he was also the golf coach, and whenever I wanted to go to the races, he would write an excuse to my other teachers saying that we had to go out for the golf team, and then we would head off to Charleston or Havre de Grace or Pimlico or someplace, and he cleaned up his act subsequently. It's good to have Bob with us. He was known for his famous 3-iron shots. He was known as Trolley Wire Dwyer in those days. Charlie, do you want to talk about comp a little?
Well, as the shareholders know, our system is different from that of most big corporations. We think it's less capricious. The stock option system will give extraordinarily liberal awards sort of by accident to some people, and it will deny other people any reward at all at some different time, in spite of great contributions made by the people who are getting nothing. So, except where we inherit it, we just don't use it. But we must be in a minority far less than 1%, right?
It's where we like to be, right?